Welcome back, finally. It's been a very long time, we know, to our podcast, Smalls and Bigs. I'm Chance, and this is...
Sorry. I'm Smalls, a.k.a. Dominic, a.k.a. Dom. I got 3 things.
A.k.a... No, never mind. I can't think of any more.
Look at this, guys. I got this over the Christmas break.
Nice. You didn't even show me that.
You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see that.
It's the Miami.
That's cool. D-Wade,
yeah, D-Wade.
hardwood.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm happy. Yeah, I like this a lot. Haven't got to wear it yet.
Is it your first time wear it?
Yes.
Wow.
I want to do it for you guys. Make it special. Because we've been gone
For
a month.
Yeah, for a couple...
Maybe a
actually,
little bit more.
2 months, probably.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Which
was
is insane is we missed a month.
Mm-hmm.
Which puts us even closer to our, anniversary of our podcast.
I know. We're almost 2 years. That's crazy.
We gotta, make sure to bust out episodes
Yeah.
enough where it's we did not slack, okay?
Uh-huh.
A lot of stuff has happened in the last month. We'll probably maybe eventually do, a video on it and talk about it, but it's not that... Stuff happens.
Yeah.
Stuff happens.
Snowstorms and
All that
sickness
stuff. The real meaty juice I want to bring up is, you want to intro it?
So we're starting our new series. We're taking a break from the D&D while Kobe gets the plan ready for the next stuff.
It's gonna be
so
fun.
we're starting our new series called The Heart of Music.
Yeah. Take a guess what it's about, guys.
Yeah,
Take a guess. I don't know what it is. But as Shane said, we're starting a new series called The Heart of Music because we love music.
Yeah.
We like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we love doing this for you guys. We put a lot of passion in trying to figure out what to do for you guys to get you guys engaged and love it and all that stuff. And this came out of that. This little brainchild of ours was from, I wanted to do one song.
Brainchild.
do a series about one song, but me and Chance talked about it, and we were like, I don't know if that would be enough. We could get enough videos out of that. So then I kept thinking and thinking. I was like, what about if we did just about music in general and how it's impacted everybody? Anybody on this earth has at least heard one song that has impacted them, because music is such a beautiful way of either sharing pain, sharing happiness, sharing so much stuff
Yeah.
in a beautiful melody form.
Yeah. I like to think that it's you can't really express your feelings in any other way except for through music. It's it's its own way of expressing whatever you're feeling.
And you always find that right song in the right moment. You'll be like, oh, I'm down today, and you'll just be listening to music, and that one song comes on, and you're like, that's how I feel right now. That's how I feel. And we're doing a lot about talking about the series.
I know.
But
well, it's the first episode, so we might as well.
we're gonna go through. It's gonna be a long series, guys. We've been doing a lot of short series, 4 episodes. This one's gonna be a meaty one. We haven't even decided yet, but it's probably gonna be at least 8 episodes. Hopefully more. I'd love for it to be more, because music has so much, and I'd love to cover as much as we can. And
there's a lot of music out there too.
yeah, a lot of music. Tell us your type of music you want us to talk about. This series is about us learning about music and how it has impacted, different genres have impacted music as a whole, and our dislikes about certain genres and our likes about certain genres, and what we think was they were doing really good in the genre and what we think they could fix. Because every genre got something they need to fix.
Well, maybe not that they need to fix, but something that maybe we just aren't a fan of.
That we're not a fan of. But there are some genres that is there is something you need to fix. I don't need to be offensive,
techno.
But there's some music out there that I'm I love it. You have some good songs, but there's this one thing that I'm I don't know about that. And then we'll explain we're also thinking about doing like decades. See what you guys love about that.
Yeah.
Which brings me onto the subject of what we'll talk about today. Most popular music throughout the decades. You want to start us off with 50s?
The 1950s. You know, I've been
1950s.
So I've been looking through the entire thing, and
Yeah.
I've noticed there's no Eagles on here.
There is.
Where at?
Was it over here? I got California by the Eagles. You're right there.
Oh, you got Hotel Cal. There you go. Okay. Okay.
Hey,
we're
I
good.
do it.
We're
I
good.
do it. Okay.
I was about
I
to
do
say.
it. I saw them and I was like, put this in.
So we're gonna start in the 1950s. We got Hound Dog, Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
Instant classic.
I love that song. I'll be honest. I didn't listen to Elvis. I think a little bit when I grew up, but not too much. And I watched the music and saw like just his life and all of this stuff and the passion.
That movie was
and
great.
The passion he brings to his music and how he just a lot of the big thing back then was like country, and he was like, I'm gonna put my own little like stank on it. I want my own little thing.
Yeah. Like rock and roll and jazz.
And he became
awesome.
the king of rock out of it.
That movie was really, really cool
really
to
good.
watch. I love that.
I loved it. Austin Butler, amazing.
Yeah. That guy.
Did
he still talks like that
fantastic.
still.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah. The crazy thing is he had to hire someone for his like next movie he did to like help him
Yeah.
stop acting like that when he goes on.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Okay, let's get to the next song.
Pace Decline, Walking After Midnight. Never heard it.
I listened to that today. It's pretty good. It's definitely an older song. You could tell when you listen to it. You know
Yeah.
how like some old songs you're like that can still apply. That one when you listen to it, you're like, oh my. I try and go listen to it
I'm trying to look it up just to see so I can listen to it later. Maybe I'll listen to it and we can cut it real quick. What is it? Walking After Midnight?
Walking After Midnight. I like it. Out of the songs I have songs I don't know that I've added to the list. So I went through today and the ones I didn't know I listened to them just so I have a little bit of knowledge on them
This is a vibe.
and all that stuff. See?
This is a vibe.
She has a good voice too. Mm-hmm. It's insane. I don't know if that mic can pick you up.
I don't think it can. I want to cover this song. Like I want to do a cover of this song.
I would love if we got into music. I would love to do a couple of this song, like do something with this song because it's
Dude, I just
so
love
beautiful.
it.
If we could get the rights to this song, it would be in our intro. It would be our intro.
Dude, I'm making a
love
playlist
it.
of
I love
50s
it.
music.
I love it.
This is going on it.
It's see, I'm already opening your eyes to
Yep.
some of the songs.
Yep.
I'm not lying. I like that song. Like you would, seeing me, you wouldn't expect. You expect I listen to rap. That's what most people expect. I only say. I do listen to rap. I grew up on rap. I also grew up on country, pop. Not a lot of rock. Late in my teens, I grew up on rock. Like I would listen to a lot of rock. My dad loved rock. Just my mom wasn't that into it growing up, so she didn't. We played some rock songs, but not enough.
Dude, I
But
was
in my
on
teens,
rock,
I
dude.
just, whoo, overhaul. It was
Yeah.
late teens too. I think I was 17 when I started actually fully looking up rock and listening to all of them.
Rock was probably rock and roll through like high school. Well, let's see. Where was I? Was it high school? It was after high school when I was working. Dude, I was in it. I loved me some Guns N' Roses.
Oh yeah.
I loved me. The only band
Guns
I
N'
really
Roses.
didn't, and I'm gonna get so much hate for this.
What?
I didn't like Metallica.
Metallica, I didn't like it at the beginning either. But wait, I started liking it now. I've
Yeah.
listened to it more, and their singer has a good voice when you actually listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
It gets a bad rap because so many people are like, oh, Metallica's the greatest band ever. But if you just listen to it without everybody else having opinion, it's good music.
It's
It's not my all-time favorite. Some people might think it's theirs, but it's not mine.
yeah. It's
I
not my type.
like it. I will listen to it. I do listen to it, but it's not my number one song. No matter what, I'm playing that, and my number one song will probably be It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube. I love that song. I've loved that song for so long.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I kind of. I think I could have guessed that one.
yeah.
Can you guess mine? You think you could guess mine?
No, I don't think I
No?
can guess
Really?
yours. No, because I probably used to be able to, but you've listened to so much music.
My music
Since
playlist
then,
is
so I'm like-
stupid. Like it's all over the place. I need to.
I've like
Get it
It Was
together.
a Good Day since I was like 16. So
Yeah. Exactly.
I've been riding with that song for a while.
Oh man, I'm really into. Have you heard the "Wondering Why" by the Clay Pigeons?
No, I
Or
have
not
not.
the Clay Pigeons. Maybe it's Clay Pigeons. I don't know. Dude, go listen to that song. It's
I'll have to.
just
I'll
beautiful.
have to.
It's
See,
beautiful.
that's what I love about those series is me and you get more music out of it.
I know.
You guys, if you guys don't know this music, you get more music out of it. Like I didn't know Walking After Midnight.
I do now.
I do now. It's a
favorite song
bagel. Like, step out of the way, Ice Cube.
Yeah. Come here, Patsy Cline.
Patty Klein, let's go. You want to finish out the 1950s
Yeah,
for
let's
us?
go. Only You by the Platters. Also, both of these songs I don't think I've heard.
I've listened to both of these. 50s
Hold
have
on.
pretty good songs. Out of the 50s, the last two songs, I like them, but it's like
Oh, dude.
not better than Walking After Midnight to me. They just have so good voices.
You guys.
I know.
Oh, okay. No, I've heard this song.
I know.
I've heard this song. I love
Their
this.
voices, bro.
That's going on the playlist.
I like listened to the beef a little bit. I was like, I don't know if I like it. And then he opened with that Only You.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was like, you got me hard. You got me there.
Hey, yo.
I don't
Hey,
mean
yo.
it like that.
Hey, yo.
I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. This is why we don't record on Fridays. But that Only You just
Oh, it's
made
still
me
playing.
like the song.
It's
It
really
instantly
good.
just enticed
Okay,
me
what's
to
this
listen
next
to the
one?
song.
I Only Have Eyes for You.
Yeah.
Another only.
You want to say that fully in the mic? You did the Only You by the Platters, and then you're like,
The Flamingos. I've heard of the Flamingos.
I have eyes for Only You by the Flamingos.
Oh, I already like this.
It's pretty good too. Yeah. Can't listen to them too much because I might have to cut out a lot if the mic can pick it up. Just go like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just mute it. Just mute your mic when you listen to the songs you don't know. And then unmute it. How do you like it?
I like it. It's jazzy. A little bit.
Yeah. I felt like the last two songs were jazzy. On the list. That was the 1950s. How did you
1950s.
think of the 1950s songs I picked?
I'm actually surprised that I liked them.
I was too. I went to the 1950s and I saw Hound Dog and I was like, I know that one. I'm
Yeah.
picking it. And on the rest of them, I was like, what? So I was like, Walking After Midnight, let's try You. And then I was like, Eyes Only for You. Oh, Only You. I was like, why not? And then I Only Have Eyes for You. I was like, I guess so.
I mean, when you have the Flamingo Serenade, you might as well pick
That's
it,
the
right?
album name.
Yeah, I know.
I fixed it on this. I should have
Oh,
sent
you
it
should
to
have
you.
sent me the new
I
one.
should have sent you the new one. I forgot. I added it, and I had to do all those stuff, and I was like,
That's
oh,
okay.
I
It's
should
fine.
send it to you. But it's the Flamingos. Okay, I'll read the 60s now.
Yeah,
We'll just
yeah.
keep going back and
Oh
forth.
yeah.
Okay, the Flamingos is Hey Jude by the Beatles. Which the Beatles, bro. I'm like,
I don't love their ideals, and I don't love them as people, but they made some
I'm not.
pretty
they-
good music.
They did make good music. The band, though, I feel like people say they're like the best band ever. I'm like, I don't know about that.
I don't know. I'm biased. I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I don't know about
so-
that. I love Guns N' Roses. I love Kiss. Kiss is really good, actually.
Which I never.
They get underrated.
I never expected you to like Kiss.
They
ever.
get underrated so much.
Yeah, I agree.
I underrated them. And I watched a Scooby-Doo movie and they were in it. And those songs are bangers. And I listened to them. I listened to more songs. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
It's the makeup and stuff like that just throws people off. They're
Right.
like,
It's like, I don't know.
you're
if
weird.
this is
Your
for me.
music's gonna be weird. But then you listen to the songs and you're like, how did this come out of you guys?
They're good. I
good.
like Kiss a lot.
They're sneaky. Okay, next one. Light a Fire by The Doors.
All I can
Both
think
of
about
these
is the
are
worship
long
music.
songs. The Hey Jude and Light a Fire are long songs.
I've never heard Light a Fire. Let's see. Do I know?
It's
all these
kind of good.
songs? Not your favorite?
It's just slow.
Yeah.
It's like a good slow song, but it's a slow song.
I got you, babe.
But
I know
it's
that
pretty
one. I
good.
know James
It's pretty
Brown.
good. I Got You, I Feel Good by James Brown. Well,
I feel good.
I didn't know that was that song. Like, I didn't know that was this song. Because I heard it before, and I was like, oh, that's a good song. But I didn't know it was that song.
Dude, it's good.
So I heard it, I like listened to it a day, I was like, oh,
I love me some James
you do
Brown.
it again. James Brown, man. His voice, it's like an angel's sometimes. Bro,
Yep.
got me floating. Whole Lot of Love by Led Zeppelin.
Yes. I love Led
Pretty good.
Zeppelin.
His voice is the guy from Greta Van Fleet. If you guys have not listened to them, go listen to them. They kind of sound similar. I listen to A Whole Lot of Love.
What's his name?
Not all Led Zeppelin songs sound like Greta Van Fleet, but if you listen to A Whole Lot of Love and then listen to Heat Above or something like that from them,
Yeah.
they sound so similar. And you're like, what? Mm-hmm. But their voices are different
it.
for most songs.
The guy from Greta Van Fleet, he can definitely sing higher.
Yeah.
Like he's got a higher
Yeah.
voice for sure. But I can definitely see it.
Yeah. And then,
Also, Greta Van Fleet, if you want some like rock and roll and you want some crazy vocals,
go there.
dude,
They're
it's great.
insane.
It's so great.
They're good. They're good. The next one is Like a Rolling Stone by Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. I listened to this. Kind of good. Kind of good.
You didn't like it?
It was good. It was good. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'll have to listen to it to a couple times. There's songs like that where I'm like, at first I'm like, I listen a couple more times. I'm like, okay,
Yeah. I feel you.
I got you. That song I was just like, probably because I was trying to listen to all of them fast, so I didn't listen to it fully.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, man.
All right.
And then I got one more.
Oh, you got one more.
My dad wanted me to add this so
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
It was For What It's Worth by Buffalo Springfield.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
For What It's Worth, right here. I should have sent you the new list. That's the only two I've changed. The Flamingos in this. This song has a lot of meaning to it. Once we get to rock, I will probably talk about like that sort of stuff. But you've definitely heard it before.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
definitely heard it.
Yeah. It was for, I don't know what my dad told me it was for, but it was good. It was it's a
love
really
this
good
song.
song. It's a really good song. It has a big impact. My dad told me it was for, they made that song about riots that were going on. I don't remember where he said. But yeah,
I don't know if you can see that.
riots that were going on in that time, and then it ended up becoming like a war song for Vietnam.
Yeah,
Sort of thing.
that song. Yeah, that to me.
And that's what my dad wanted to say. And he knows, he's why I learned a lot of my music from. Like, my dad has such a versatile music playlist in his mind where he just knows so much music. Every time we go to a restaurant, they have like some sort of rock music. He'll always ask me, who sings this? That's the game he plays with me. And I'm like, oh, it's the Eagles. And he's like, no, you're wrong. It's this one. And I'm like, ugh.
I love being
I've only became good at like knowing like the voices of the bands this like last 2 years. So before I would not even know the song, I'd be like, "Oh, it's this song."
Yeah. Seeing the reaction of like when people play that game, they're like, "What is?
Yeah.
Do you know this?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's Red Hot Chili Peppers," and they're like, they look at you with pure disgust.
They're
And
like,
it's the
"How
funniest
dare
thing
you?
Ever.
How
I'm
dare
like,
you?
No, I know it's
You
not.
have your mic muted.
And I'm like, oops.
We a little bit rusty.
Yeah, you probably
Oh,
could hear
yes.
me, but like,
You probably could, yeah. Off mic.
you know, I'll just leave it at that. It's fine.
But how about what is your census on 1960?
You know, the 1960s had a lot of great music. I definitely like the James Brown and Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, yeah.
Those
It's-
are two guys that I would listen to
You
a lot
definitely
in high school.
you definitely could see the change from the 1950s to the 1960s in music. Like
Yeah.
in the 1950s, it was like more like sort of jazz like. Mm-hmm. In the 1960s, they start introducing like drums more and guitar, so it becomes more like in between like jazz and rock and a
Yeah.
little bit of country. Little bit.
Well, country was its own thing, pretty much. It was like its own breed of music back then.
I know. It was like the big thing. Big
Yeah.
macho went around.
I'm surprised there's no Johnny Cash in here.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. I forgot to add him.
All right.
I don't know
No,
if
that's
his might have been on most popular, but I was just trying to
fine.
find
Garth
songs
Brooks. I don't see
that kind
Garth
of
Brooks.
threw us off.
Brooks and Dunn. I don't see Brooks and Dunn. You're missing some bangers here.
I did most popular, okay? And they might have been on there, but on the day, I was just like, let's try to get this stuff fast. Random songs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's all right.
I picked
It's all
some.
right.
I picked some.
I'm a country nerd.
Okay.
And I like country music. It's okay.
1970s.
The 1970s. Now
Your
that's where
turn.
I like. Except I do. Oh wait, I get the 1990s too. That's my music.
Dang.
I'm the 90s guy.
I get the 2000s and you get 2020.
I also do like. The
No, you get 2010. I get 2020 now.
Oh man, I don't care about the 2000s, so that's fine. I don't really care
get
about
the
any. Oh, except for the white stripes. We got the white stripes there.
Dang.
Okay.
Dang it.
1970s, man. American Pie.
Uh-huh.
The only thing that
By
could have been
Don
better at that,
McLean.
the only thing that could have been better in that song is if it was a Ford.
That song. Oh, it's such a good song.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Probably because my pop used to play it all the time.
Yeah.
That would be the song that was always on when we were over. But it's also a good song when you actually listen to the lyrics.
Yeah, for sure.
Don McLean has a good voice too. So,
You know what's really weird?
what?
When I grew up, like my parents listened to music, but like when I was with my grandparents, they didn't really listen to music. They listened to a lot of worship music, which was great, and I loved it. But
Yeah.
they didn't really, even then, they just didn't really listen to music that much. It was far and few between, which was weird. But I still grew up and I still love music. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, honestly,
Boys go.
my least favorite song.
Big dub. You don't like it?
No, it's not my type. It's not my type of music.
I like Queen.
I do love playing it on
Guitar?
no, on what's it called? GarageBand.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I do love playing it on there.
I like Queen.
I know you guys do. You
It's-
and your family do.
Yeah. They're
Every
good.
time. I
They're
think
good.
Lincoln knows every
They're a good
word to
time.
it.
Yeah. It's I think it has got over the years it's definitely has got more popular. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't popular like
It was
Right
pretty
away.
popular back then.
not as it is now. Nowadays you could go in and literally that's like the number one song people are like, "Oh, you must like Bohemian Rhapsody." Or, "Oh yeah, you heard that song." Yes. Everybody knows at least one lyric from it.
I'm pretty sure Queen was selling out giant stadiums back then, just for that song.
They might have been, probably, but nowadays it's like in
He
every movie.
could still sell out.
Every movie.
Here. Yeah.
Well, their main single died, so
Yeah.
they could probably sell it out, but it won't be the same as when he was
Right.
on the stage.
Exactly.
What's the next song?
All right. Let It Be by the Beatles. Fun fact. I directed a one-act play, The Supermarket of the Lost.
Yeah.
And we played this song at the end of our...
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. And it was a very good show. Just because it was directed by me, obviously.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I've never been a huge fan of the Beatles.
Yeah. Really?
I feel like it's because so many people love them. I feel like they're a little bit overrated for
What about the
how
Rolling
they-
Stones? You like Rolling Stones?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old, Beatles though, I've loved certain songs by them,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
but there's people out there they're like every single song that's came out by them is like top 10. And I'm like, no, it's really not. Hey Jude was a good song. I'll admit that. Let
Yeah.
It Be was a
Great
beautiful send out because that's basically their last song they ever made together.
Really?
Which is beautiful.
I didn't know that.
It was on their last album. Because Paul McCartney and what was his name? Is John Lennon?
Yeah.
Well, like feuding. The whole band was feuding, and they split up.
Yeah. There was
sad.
another song.
I only know that because I watched like a YouTube video and it was talking about the Beatles and the popularity and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
it was like "Let It Be." That album was like the last thing they did, and that song was so beautiful because it was like them telling each other like, "Just let it be over." Was
Yeah. It's
let
time.
it be. It's time to go. Sort of thing.
That's actually pretty cool.
Which is a beautiful send out for a band.
There's another song that I really like from the Beatles. I don't
Yellow
remember.
Submarine. Yellow
No.
Submarine. I don't know what. I can't
remember
think
the
of their
name.
songs off the top of my head. Okay, what's the next song?
This all-time favorite. This is probably my all-time favorite song, "Hotel California" by the Eagles.
I know.
The guitar
It's
riffs,
so beautiful.
outmatched.
So beautiful. It's such a beautiful song.
They are unmatched. They're just. It is the best. I think it's the greatest song to ever be produced on the planet.
Wow.
And I'll stand on the hill, and I'll die on the hill.
You can
I do
die
not care.
on that hill. You can die on that hill.
I don't like. I don't care. Yeah, I think it's the masterpiece of music.
Wow, you
I'm passionate about that. That
attack him
is-
in the comments. I'm joking.
It is my favorite. It's my all-time favorite song. I don't think you can get any better than it.
I feel like you could get better than that.
No.
It's a beautiful song. It is a beautiful song. But I feel like there is music out there that's better. Just to me. I know not to you. But we can have different opinions. That's what a podcast is about. Having different opinions.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Let's
right.
say the next song.
You're right. Brady, you're a fine girl by Looking Glass.
Oh,
Never heard
this
that
is
song.
one of my favorite songs. Oh, it's such
Oh wait,
a good
is this
song.
the one in?
Guardians Galaxy? Yeah.
Is it the one in? No, it's not.
It's such. I love this song so much. The dude's voice, amazing. I love how it's just. It's the perfect one. Yeah, it's a good song. It's a good song. I really love it. The 80s, really good. They were really good. The 70s, some of the best music that have ever been produced came out in that decade. But not all. Some of the best songs today were from the 70s. Not every best song, but some. Like Hotel California, in my opinion, Brandy. I'm not even going to try to say the title of the Queen song. Yeah, it's Brandy. It's Brandy.
On mine it says Brady.
I just copy and pasted from the Google link. Maybe the dude spelled it wrong.
Maybe.
American Pie, I think is an amazing song. Let It Be, amazing song to come from that decade. Let's move to the... Actually, what's your opinion on the 70s? Real quick.
I think the 70s was probably a peak, not the peak, but a peak of music for sure.
I know. They definitely had something in the 70s that just
I wish we could go back to that. But
that type of music. Hopefully one day we do.
One day.
One day. The 80s. Let's get it. Comment down below if you were born in the 80s.
I was born in 2000.
I know.
Man, jeez.
We won't, but we might have older views.
It's true. It's true.
Well, if you're born in the 80s, you probably grew up on this music.
You
Or
guys are
didn't.
old. You guys are old.
Take On Me by Aya. It's a good song. It's a good song. Jump by Van Halen. Also a good song. I like it.
Yeah.
What was next? Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. Bro.
I love to just belt that song out.
It's such a beautiful song.
It's so
such
fun.
a beautiful. That and Welcome to the Jungle by them.
Yeah.
So good songs.
Mm-hmm.
What was next? Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
I know not a lot of people like him because of the stuff he did,
Yeah, no.
but his music was good. He did have a good
Honestly,
voice.
I didn't really like any of his music.
I liked wait, no, I'm thinking of Looking Glass right now.
Right?
I like some of I used to love some of his music.
Yeah, I don't like his music.
I was a dancer growing up for a little bit. I used to always love to dance, and his songs were very good to dance to. Now, since I listen to them so much as a kid, I don't really like them as much, but they're still good. If someone turns them on, I'm like, okay, why not?
Yeah.
But I've always had like a thing where it's like I separate the artist from the music. Like the artist, who cares? But the music, there's something there, like sort of thing. Like it's its own sort of thing from the artist.
Yeah.
But sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. There's some things that I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
Yeah.
Like, it just makes me think about it, and I'm like, I just can't listen to this. Like,
Yeah.
thinking about the Beatles and John Lennon, he was not a very good guy.
No.
So some of the songs, I'm like, I just can't listen to it. Just
Okay.
think about him.
Let's skip from before
Yeah.
we get all into that.
Yeah.
I do want to say, I don't really listen to Michael Jackson anymore, because of, well, that stuff does cloud my mind sometimes. It pops in when I listen to his music,
Yeah.
but that's because I've been told it so much. But yeah, I try to listen to music that I like. A Michael Jackson I only listen to once a year, and that's Thriller on Halloween. That's it. That's it.
True.
He used to be played so much, but now he's felon. All right. Next song, All Night Long. All Night. By, can you say the name?
By who? All Night? By Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie.
Good old Lionel Richie.
I didn't want to pronounce his name wrong, so I had a chance to read it. You ready to read? Actually, 80s. Your take on the 80s.
I loved the rock and roll of the 80s.
It was good time for rock and
Most of
roll.
the other music was not, it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
Country music's pretty good in the 80s, too. But there's no country music on here, so...
Yeah, the 80s were good. They were good. It was, I think, in my opinion, a really good year for rock. Really good decade for rock.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the 90s.
The 1990s, another one of my favorite years, or favorite decades, I guess. We got Waterfalls by TLC.
Yeah.
Classic.
Oh.
It's not my favorite song. Don't love it.
Yeah, I don't. It's a good song. I'm not going to trash on it.
Yeah.
But personally, I'm not jamming out to it every day.
Right.
If it comes on the radio, I don't turn it off. I'm like, okay, sure, play.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys say my name by Destiny's Child.
Oh, yeah. That's probably same as Chasing Waterfalls for me. I'm like, it's not a bad song.
Yeah.
It's a good song, but it's not a song I'm gonna listen to the whole
Right.
time.
Here we go. Instant classic.
To me.
Backstreet Boys. I Want It That Way.
Wow, everybody listens to that.
Yeah, everybody knows.
I
mean, it's just.
I have like a beef with that song.
I just, I don't listen to it, but I'll watch like people lip sync to it because it's hilarious.
Yeah, like I don't hate that song. It's just been played so much.
Yeah.
That I'm like, personally, I'm not gonna listen to it in my own time because it's been played that much.
Right.
Those type of songs, I'm like, I don't like you anymore. I'm okay with you, but if you can continue what you're doing, we're gonna beef.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, come at me, bro. Another one of my all-time favorites here, Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. If you don't know, Red Hot Chili Peppers are my favorite band. My favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Right before Greta Van Fleet.
yeah,
Greta Van Fleet is pretty close, but
they're really good too.
yep.
Yeah.
Under
a
the
good
Bridge.
song. It's a really good
I
song.
love the song.
Yeah.
It's great. I know every word to it.
I
Great.
yeah.
I love it.
I've been slowly getting a Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah. They get you on like the Cranberries and
I'm like,
Smashing Pumpkins.
they're good. The lead singer definitely has a good voice. The drummer is an insane human.
Yeah.
I've seen him drum sometimes.
He's
and
great.
He's crazy.
He's awesome.
But I don't know how I feel about them yet. I haven't listened to enough of their music.
I'll send you some
To,
good ones. Californication.
Judge.
That's a good one.
That's
California-
one I've heard a lot by them. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Some of their new stuff's pretty good too.
Okay, let's get to the next song. We don't want.
How much time?
What,
Oh, we
30?
got plenty of time.
We gotta get through all the decades.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of time.
all
We
the
got-
90s. We got 3 more decades to go through.
Well. Oh wait, no. Oops.
One
what
was
else?
still in that decade, but
Oh.
the 2020s. So there's still more songs, but.
Yeah. We got Enter Sandman by Metallica.
Oh, I love that song.
I don't
You don't?
like it. I just don't like Metallica. I don't know why.
I
A lot of my family likes Metallica. I know a lot of people that really, really, really love Metallica, and I just don't like
Yeah.
it. I don't know why. I like their
Yeah.
guitar is great. Their guitarist.
Yeah, their singer, I don't know why, but his voice, I'm just like, wow. Enter Sandman, I've been listening to that a lot lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the low guitar and
Yeah.
the drums and stuff.
The da 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still
Yeah.
I just don't love it. I just don't love Metallica, and I don't know why.
That could change in the
It does.
future.
It makes me mad.
That could change in the future.
I don't know about that.
I used to not like Metallica growing up. And then
Yeah.
now I've changed my mind.
I'm one of those people. I'm stubborn with my music, though. I don't like.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's
I
your
got
turn.
you.
It's
I
your
got you.
Oh wait, no. 1980s. What do you think about the 1980s?
1980s. I love them.
You love the 1980s?
It's another good decade for rock, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like new bands were popping up, like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica, Guns N' Roses were still touring, and I
Kicking it.
think releasing more songs. I'm pretty sure Kiss started in the 90s, maybe the 80s.
80s. They're in the
80s. They were in the 80s, so they were probably making a lot more music then.
Yeah.
So I felt like it was another good year for rock. More bands coming on the scenes that become Rock Hall of Fame, like Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm pretty sure it's in Rock Hall of Fame. I don't know.
I think so.
Metallica definitely is. Guns N' Roses
Oh, you know
definitely
what?
is.
I don't see any Nirvana either. Nirvana is
As
another
I
good
said,
90s rock.
We're
band.
not going through all the most popular. These are just like five I randomly picked.
Yeah.
some of them I actually did pick because I really like the songs.
Yeah.
The
He's just a
bands.
little bit biased.
What do you
The
mean?
90s is another really good decade for country.
There's only 2 songs I've actually picked, and that was Brandy by Looking Glass.
Really?
Yeah.
You like that song that much?
Yeah, I really do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
The single, man, the lyrics, all of it. It's good.
Wasn't my favorite.
And then Hound Dog.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was the other one.
I would have picked that one too.
I really like that one too. I was going to do another one of his, but I was like, I don't want to put too much Elvis in, so I'm only going to do one Elvis song.
Yeah.
One. Okay.
I also see we're missing Guy on a Buffalo.
Chance. I randomly picked.
Oh, look out! Have you seen those?
No, I have not.
Oh, dude, I'm sending them to you.
Okay.
They're so funny.
2000s. We gotta go through this. We only got 20 minutes left, and we still
we
gotta
got
go.
time.
We got still got
time.
We still gotta go through our favorite songs, our
Okay.
favorite decade. We got stuff to do still.
You right.
So, 2000s, the decade I was born in.
Me too. What?
High
Oh my
five!
goodness, that's crazy.
Our decade. Comment down if you were born in this decade too.
Yeah.
Let's try to get engagement, okay? If you were born in, comment down the
already
decade you were
engaged.
born into and pick out your favorite song out of your decade you were born.
Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you guys. I got engaged.
Yeah, you got engaged. We forgot to tell you guys.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Yep. And you're
Show up to
looking.
the wedding.
You're looking at.
If I don't see wedding crashers, I'll be mad.
Okay, 2000s. The full song is Viva la Vida by Coldplay. I don't even know if I pronounced that right.
Viva la vida.
Viva la Vida by Coldplay. I like
Coldplay?
this song. I like Coldplay. Coldplay's pretty good.
I like the vocals. I don't like
He
the
has
music, though.
really good vocals.
Yeah. I
The
don't like
single
music,
is
though.
good. Some of the times I'm like, that's questionable, like the beat and stuff like that.
Yeah. that's how I
Sometimes I'm
feel.
like, pretty good.
yeah.
good.
They got really, really good songs, and then they got songs that's like,
Eh.
this is annoying.
And then Umbrella by Rihanna featuring Jay-Z. What? Umbrella was a good song. It's a good song. I like Rihanna. That was my favorite song. But that's because I don't listen to a lot of Rihanna,
Me neither.
personally.
I don't think I actually.
I don't
listen to
hate
any
her
of Rihanna.
voice. It's just her music doesn't, I'm not drawn to as
Yeah.
much. Umbrella's the only one that I was like, okay. I get it. And it wasn't because of the Jay-Z parts. It's because I like that and the Eminem song she did with Eminem was also really good.
I have. Yeah. That's. I'll get behind that one. I like.
And then Feel Good Inc. by The Gorillaz. I love this song. I like this song a lot.
Nice.
The Gorillaz, they're good. The voice is just the singles voice and the rapper they have that rap sometimes. Their voices are just so unique, and like the instruments and all they do is just it's so unique and beautiful to see that I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Okay, let's go to the next one. None other than Drop It Like It's Hot by Snoop Dogg.
Classic.
My boy. I love
Classic.
Snoop. I grew up on rap. I didn't want to put too much rap because then people would be like, you're kind of biased. You're just putting a lot of rap in. But I love Snoop Dogg. I grew up on him. He's amazing. And then Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. Also a really good song.
I love the White Stripes.
Really good song.
Dead Leaves in the Dirty Ground. I love that song too. That's a
I
good White Stripes song
personally-
to listen to.
I don't know. I haven't listened to a lot of their other music. I've listened to Seven Nation Army. There's like a lot of bands. I'll listen to one of their songs and I'll slowly get into them. I'm slowly making my way through my playlist and finding the artists I haven't listened to a lot.
I'll send you a good song. Don't worry.
Because I have 1,000+ songs on my playlist that I'm like, I haven't listened to all the songs from every artist. I just add songs that I really like. All right. How did you feel about the 2000s?
I do love the 2000s.
I love them
2000s. If we go into the 2000s rock, 2000s rock is a lot different than 1990s and the 80s rock.
Yeah.
But I still love it. I think it's great.
Which-
That's what I grew up on.
That's That's what I like about the most popular. We're just doing the popular, and then we'll go into each genre eventually. So we'll do like country, and we'll do that's just all country. We'll do a rock episode where we talk just rock and all of the stuff. So this is just like most popular, like what people listen to the most. And there's like 40 songs each time I looked it up.
Yeah.
So I only picked 5.
Yeah,
Alright.
the 2000s. That's what my dad. That's what my dad listened to for ever. Like that's just what I've grown up on my entire life. I love
2000s
it.
is really good.
2000s rock.
But I'm kind of biased towards 2002 because I was born then.
Well, and you got the you grew up on the 2000s rap too.
That's true.
Early 2000s rap. In the
Snoop,
90s,
man, you
late
can't.
90s.
Snoop, Ice Cube, NWA,
Biggies.
all of them. Oh, once we get a rap, bro, I'm gonna be spinning the knowledge, spinning that
I'm
extra
not.
stuff.
I am not going to be spitting knowledge on rap.
I love rap. I grew up on rap so much. I've had to stop myself the last couple years because that's the only music I listen to. So I had to be like, let's go find other music. So I've
Yeah.
slowly been doing that stuff. I've still love rap. I don't listen to it often right now. I'm gonna get back into it soon and add it back in. But at like distance. We're on the 2010s now.
That's me.
That's you.
First off, we got Maroon 5 with Moves Like Jagger.
I like this song.
Instant classic. Everybody knows it.
He's a very weird dude now.
Yeah. We don't like Adam Levine that much. But
Adam Levine.
anyways.
Very weird dude. Made
Yeah.
good music though.
Yeah, he did. He's got a great
Very
voice.
weird. That's just like the theme of music. There'll be like songs are really good and the artists themselves are weird
Yeah.
and do sometimes messed up stuff.
Yeah.
But their music is a banger.
Okay. Airplanes by B.O.B. featuring Haley Williams. Airplanes.
Such good.
That's
So
a good
good.
one. I like that one.
I love it.
I remember listening to that in the car going to school.
This is the one I'm probably gonna be most biased on.
Okay.
2010s.
Got
That's the
Adele.
music that we listen to. Adele.
Adele, Rolling in the Deep.
Yeah,
Which I'm surprised Hello isn't in here instead of Rolling in the Deep.
I like Rolling It because
You
Hello
like
has
Rolling in the
become
Deep more?
yeah, because
Yeah.
Hello became a meme.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Hey, it was the best meme like in the 2010s.
It was. I remember so many.
Oh my goodness.
Hello. And there's a dude like, hi.
What's up?
What's up? Like that. Oh, yeah.
We Are Young by Fun. That's the name of the
Yeah,
dude?
you didn't know?
Fun?
That's the band?
I
Fun.
don't know what song it is. I don't think I heard it.
You've probably.
Probably have heard of it.
Yeah.
Just,
It's pretty good. I like it.
yeah.
Oh, they have a feature. You forgot to say.
What? Oh, Janelle Monáe. I know Janelle Monáe.
Yeah, she was in the song. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. Pretty good. Last song?
Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. In my notes it says, Joie the Way You Are.
I know, I changed it. I was typing so fast that day. It was after like a Sunday, so I was tired. So I was like adding songs and
That's funny. That's good. Yeah, Just the Way You Are.
just
Bruno
the French
Mars.
way, okay? Joie
Joie the Way You Are. Yeah.
Just the way you are by Bruno Mars. I love Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars is great. I love him.
He's really good. His new stuff. It's good.
Dude, okay, 24 karat
I
is
miss
good.
the old one. I miss
20
old Bruno.
Yeah. 24 karat gold though. That's good. That's a good song.
Smoking Out the Window. Also a good song.
Yeah.
He still makes some
He makes some good
bangers.
music.
But I miss the old Bruno. Like,
You know,
he's
it
so-
reminds me of like Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
He makes he always makes one really good song in every album, but there's always like he never releases like really good albums except for Ask the Rap and Coloring Book. Coloring Book was really good. But yeah.
But now it's what? You did 2010 something.
Yeah, it's
2020s?
2020s now.
How was 2010s though?
You know what?
How did you like it?
Not my favorite.
Not your
I think
favorite?
it's probably my least favorite decade out of all of these.
Ooh, out of It's hard.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's hard.
It's either that or 2020.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to place it probably second to last if we're ranking them.
Yeah. Which
We should rank it, actually.
Yeah.
We'll rank them after.
Yeah.
Okay, 2020s. There's still a lot of music coming out, but these are the most popular right now in the fourth year of 2020 decade. So it's First Class by Jack Harlow.
Honestly, Jack Harlow is one of my favorite people. He's
a cool
hilarious.
dude. I loved him in White Man Can Jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
That's the
great.
name. Okay. Yummy by Justin Bieber.
My least favorite song ever.
Tuesday Slide by Drake.
Also my least favorite song.
Memories by Maroon 5.
Probably one of my least favorite songs.
Deathbed, Coffee for Your Head by Powfu.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a good song. I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
Is it like rap or is it like
It's kind
R&B or
yeah.
is it like
Yeah, he's kind of a rapper.
okay?
I don't know how to describe it. Okay, let's do favorite songs from each decade.
Each decade? Oh,
Each
this is
decade.
easy.
You want me to go first? Or do you
I think
want me to go
I'll
first?
rattle them off real quick.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go After Midnight. Now that I've heard it,
Yeah, let's go.
and then we'll go. Oh yeah, I Got You, James Brown. We will go Hotel California, #1 song of all time.
Okay.
Can't argue it.
For
Sorry.
the 70s. Okay, 80s.
80s, we'll go Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine.
Okay.
That was easy.
90s.
90s, Under the Bridge, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay. 2000s.
2000s, Seven Nation Army, White Stripes. You can definitely tell what
2010s.
kind of music I like.
2010s.
2010s, that's the hard one. I'm going to go Airplanes.
Okay.
No, I'm going to go Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are.
2020.
2020, First Class, Jack Harlow.
Okay.
Yep,
Mine
that was easy.
is 1950s Hound Dog by Elvis. 1960s I Got You, I Feel Good by James Brown. 1970s Brandy or Fine Gold by Looking Glass. 1980s Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. 1990s Enter Sandman by Metallica. 2000s Drop It Like It's Hot by Snoop Dogg. 2010 Just the Way You Are by Bruno
There we go.
Mars. 2020 Deathbed, Coffee for Your Head by Powfu.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Woo! And then list down below your favorite songs out of the decades the songs we mentioned. How about your favorite decade?
My favorite decade.
yeah.
That's hard because I grew up on the 2000s stuff, but I also grew up on the 90s and the
Yeah.
80s. I'm gonna have to go with 2000s. That 2000s rock is I just love it.
I'm torn like you. I did 2000s or 1980s. I love the rock from the 1980s, bro. Beautiful. But I'm gonna have to go 2000s because some of the best rap ever to came out in 2000s.
Wow. We both picked the same decade, but for different reasons. Oh, I like that.
Let's go! And then do you want me to go first for the least favorite song out of all of them?
I know which one yours
It's
is.
Yummy by Justin Bieber. I don't really like the dude, like any of his songs really.
You want to tell me mine?
My cousin was in one of his music videos.
Did he date him?
They were kind of dating. I don't know the exact story, but a whole situation happened. I didn't really like his music at first either. There's like one or two songs I'm like, I'm okay with them, but he's just never been the guy for me, like, listening to.
Yeah.
Just, And then this song's annoying because he just repeats the stinking name of the song 42 times.
I hate it.
It's annoying.
You want to tell him my least favorite song?
Yummy by Justin Bieber.
Yeah, yummy. I hate that.
High five! Let's go!
Yeah. I'll redo that one myself.
Oh, let's redo it. Let's go! Coming down your least favorite song. If it's Yummy Like Us, let's go. High five. Yeah.
All right, what's your favorite song, though?
My favorite song?
Out of all of them.
Out of all of them. Oh.
How about just your favorite song in
stumps
general? It doesn't even have to be on
My
the list.
favorite song in general, I already said It Was Good Day by Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Yep.
You want to tell him mine?
What?
You want to tell him mine?
You just said yours. Hold on.
Hotel California, the greatest song of all time.
You literally wrote a whole tangent about it.
I'll stand on the hill and I'll die on the hill.
Yeah, I just think It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube. Just such beautiful. It's just a beautiful song, to me at least. I don't know about anybody else, but it's just it's a good song. It's a good song. But yeah, that's the beginning of our series. We're gonna get more serious. We'll probably, I don't know which genre we're gonna get into next. We haven't really discussed that yet. Decided yet. It's a hard thing to pick, like the one after this, because this one is like a branch. This is like the preview into the series.
Yeah.
So for us to like sit down and we want to do every genre. We want to do as many genres as we can and go through. We'll think about doing the decades too, like go through each decade and actually going more in depth in them instead of just being like, oh, here's 5 songs.
Yeah.
Going like, oh, here's a whole list of songs from this decade that are amazing. I do want to do, once we get to 2020s, I do have issues with the songs coming out now.
I got some good ones, though. I got some good ones for the 2020s, don't worry.
There are good songs that come out, but a lot of the songs nowadays, I feel like,
they just don't hit.
have lost, like, the soul.
They don't hit the spot
of
anymore.
Music that was there at the beginning, throughout the 1950s, all the way up to 2010s.
What I will say? I think Olivia Rodrigo is bringing it back.
I do. She definitely puts her
personally
soul
like.
into it.
I really like her music, just because the way she just does it. She's
Same with Greta.
She actually cares.
Same
about
with Greta Van Fleet. They put soul into it.
Well, the thing
Not
about
a lot of
Greta
artists.
is they're mostly a cover band. They don't do
Yeah.
a ton of their own music. I mean, they're doing more of it now.
Yeah.
But
when they do it, they're strong. But it's hard because nowadays a lot of like music people, like artists, they just write popular things because they know it's gonna make them a lot of money instead of actually putting the passion in, actually being like, this is what's on my soul. This is what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
That's what we do here. So I'd love to see it happen in music again. Because you could definitely tell in the older songs, you're like, wow, they put their soul into this. They risk it. They told their truth. They did their stuff in the song. It's beautiful.
all right, well, that's all for today.
That's all for this episode of The Heart of Music. What's your thoughts on the outlook of the series?
I'm excited. I love music, so it's fun for us. So
Yeah.
we're just excited.
I feel like a giddy kid now.
Yeah. Just get home for
Like,
Christmas.
what am I going to get? What is going to happen? I don't know. Please, 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 please share this with your friends.
Like,
Anybody you
subscribe.
know. Like, subscribe. Follow our TikTok. That's probably out by now.
Oh yeah, we got a TikTok now.
And our Instagram is
YouTube.
probably out by now. Or it's already
It's
out
been
by
out
now.
for a while.
By Reels will be on there too.
Smalls and bigs.
Yep, smalls and bigs. Everywhere. No matter what. Smalls and bigs. We'll see y'all next time on none other than Smalls and
And bigs.
see y'all later.
Next week.